6, 5, 4.
This is impossible.
3, 2, 1.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. A lapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
Round 2. Results will be thank you. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of our AB room. They are already gathered.
You chose ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. If I did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already know.
What?
Let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick whether or not I knew anything.
Okay, let's go.
And let's see it.
Result, please.
Bop, 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 bop.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check.
What the hell, Phi? Why'd you choose Betray? You chose Ally before.
I see. So you remember it too? The other round 2.
What? That wasn't even close to what I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic? Hey, hold on. You... No? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Then this is you making me pay?
Yes.
Wait. No, that didn't make sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? That was a conspiracy theory shit. Even if there was some alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there's no way we could know what happened in it. No way I could know. At least I don't think there was a way I could know. But if I could, then how? Remember Phi choosing Ellie, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Phi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? It happened before, hadn't it? During when I was playing against Alice, I'd seen something. Phi and I had chosen Betray. But for some reason I went with Ally instead. Suddenly I realized I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. I began to speak.
What happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Phi?
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't vote ally.
Phi looked away and scowled. For several long moments her eyes started off in the distance. I could see her mind working. Finally she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey, wait. I scrambled out in front of her, threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Phi bent down and did that. Then shot up in the air over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door.
Nice
Ew.
try.
She grinned and tightened her grip.
Plaudite. Acta est fabula.
What the hell's that?
It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
Wait, stop. I felt myself speaking before I even knew the words were. Oh, fuck. Oh. Elapsum semel occasionum non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. You sure this is how you want it to end? What about the Nonary Game 0, the bomb? We still don't know the truth of any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want?
Fine.
If I slowly let go of the lever. Why'd you do that, you dumbass? Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No, we aren't talking about run where...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind? Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AB game will continue until someone opens the door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief.
Please don't scare us like that again.
Star keys?
Round 3 star key.
Yep.
There is the
As many times as we want, huh? And that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right. Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah, what are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm... Red Solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh, wait a sec. If Luna's Clover Magenta, Phi's Cyan, K's Yellow, who the hell am I supposed to partner up with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Phi and her mysterious partner.
How do you figure?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about. They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the one?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. I'm kind of worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
Go on.
I mean to say this earlier, but I guess there was so much other stuff. I looked at Phi, she nodded. We gonna blow up. We gonna explode hard.
What?
Oh no!
You found another bomb?
Where?
In the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No, no way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on the one on it that said 1. Since the one we found the crew core said 3
You
on it,
think there
well,
might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
yeah, I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... let's see...
Quite a bit.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary.
That sounds good to me.
Right, I'll tell the others too.
Good, let's go. Can I skip any of this? Yep, I can, surprisingly. Warehouse buh. So these are the white doors Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's a lock thing. No question, these are chromatic doors.
So it seems.
Ah! What? When did you...
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously? I didn't notice you.
Oh, I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
Ugh. So what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you here.
That's the same thing. But how'd you do it? You were silent. Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, actually... You also jumped super high?
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Graffiti? Oh yeah, that. Memento mori if the 9th lion ate the sun. Did a kid write that?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell 9th wrong. Who puts an E in there?
You're right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Now, hey, give me a little credit. Even I know what memento mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I remember, it's like be aware of death or remember your mortality. Never forget that you'll all die someday. Guess it's some sort of cautionary thing?
What about the other part?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Well, let's see. Memento mori if the 9th lion ate the sun. Memento mori if the 9th lion ate the sun. Repeat the words, but nothing. Whatever they mean, it's beyond me. Or perhaps Phi? Latin?
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure it out more?
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Then how'd you know the phrase? Elapsim semal occasionem non ipse potest Jupiter reperender.
Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment, then took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. So I guess the I is pronounced like a J in Latin.
Yeah.
What is it?
A memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. Couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Lapsum semel occasionum non ipsi protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities. That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah, I agree.
There's something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else?
Yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting, she turned toward one of the exits. I followed. Buck, boop, 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 boop. Of course, we take the longest fucking hallway. The Airkivs. The Arkanoids. God, good place to hide a bomb. Now where the hell do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So what about the Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
I turned the corner of the room and began to look while Phi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds.
Worlds?
Yes. I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, kind of. I think I've heard of it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say, I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips? Anything?
I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked.
What the hell was that?
Wasn't it obvious? I was tap dancing.
Oh. Thought you were trying to kill a roach or something.
Huh?
Never mind. Anyway, you wanted to show me your incredible moves, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But you could have chosen to moonwalk or scratch your head.
Aren't moonwalking and scratching your head kind of different?
The details don't matter. I'm just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity. Each of those branches is an alternate world, a world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second here. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
What?
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet. Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision? At that level, how different are you from the air? I'd say not much. Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. See what I'm saying? The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics? Never mind, don't answer that. I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
This one? Sure. I handed the box I'd been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also, there's a stuffed lion over there. Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
With that, she grabbed the line and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. She also took a weight and an ink jar, put them next to the lion.
All right. Everything's ready.
Ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat? It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What are you looking for the...
This'll only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged, peered into the box.
What do you see?
Well, there's a stuffed lion.
From now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat meow.
Oh, man. This again?
Sorry. I can't help it.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh, fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
All right, what else do you see?
A weight that's not even a pond, and a jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material, and the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink?
It's full of poisonous gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar. If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't personally know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
The cat is, pause for a dramatic effect, alive.
Nope. You're wrong.
It's dead?
That's wrong too.
Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities,
Then it's both alive and dead.
right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow. What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrödinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died?
Yeah, that's the idea. Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time? And if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events of the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose ally, you chose betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your action in the past.
Yeah. From your perspective, There's no other way to interpret it.
Now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I chose an ally, Alice had chosen betray. And when I chosen betray, she does the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die in the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
3. It's 3.
Okay. Good job. You got it right.
That was just a fluke.
Was it? Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
3.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was on all numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
And then you opened the lid, it was just one number.
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
That's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point. Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Whoa. I think I get it. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone asks us how we know X, all we can think of is just, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Just what?
Well, there's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment? And all 9 of us are locked up in the box right now?
What if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Then the moment we step out...
Yeah, we might be determining the history of the world outside.
No way. I had 1,000 other questions before I can open my mouth to ask them.
Oh, good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Found what?
What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Is this it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
And it's number 2, apparently. Well, at least we've found them all now.
No. There could be more. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Did you tell anyone else about this?
Well, not really. But I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course. Although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same, still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
That's good. Fine, I looked at one another and let us smell sign.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
It took her a moment. Alice was green solo, Quark blue solo, Dio was yellow pair, Temioji cyan pair. So what's our options?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
If I laid out what that would mean. Option A. Find Temioji paired with me, Kay and Dio paired with Quarks, Clover and Luna paired with Alice.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah. Any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's going to be a while till they wake up.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them...
Yeah, we'll get penaled.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
You're gonna carry her?
Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
Well, we still need to figure out what we're gonna do about this bomb. Alice said we should
Maybe,
be safe as long as
but
we
we
find
can't
the remote.
just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple hundred kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait, a couple hundred kilometers? What are you talking about? What's this kilometer? That bomb should only have as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but there's nowhere near the yield you're talking
It
about.
could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh, you mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around somewhere? Yep, right over there.
The reactor.
Yeah, there are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much?
3.5 kilograms.
3.5? That's 10 times more than Alice's 350 mg.
If there really is that much, and if it does explode,
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
Oh, that's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they,
Training for what?
my job?
Of course. Didn't realize waitresses these days need to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there are worldwide. Or how much fuel one of these reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
You fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
What?
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
By who?
The government?
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets! How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
55 minutes. They were supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey, you haven't... Ah, damn it. And she's gone. Fine. She's right, you know. We need to get
Hold
going.
on. I need to check something really quick.
What?
you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping sound.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled out my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but I figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged it at a couple random characters, but we got an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the Nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them,
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
exactly. That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs?
Who set us up the bomb?
Not that I expect you to do that.
Alright, Alright, get the gloves. Time for strip shirts.
So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, it stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes.
But
No buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? All right. Let's see.
Wait,
Huh?
you only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned. I know who set us up the bomb. That person. That person is you. Dio.
Come on, what is this? Are you high?
Well, you're about to find out. Sorry, Gabe, could you hold him down?
Well,
It's on him, I promise.
Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
This isn't a court. Besides, all we want to know is who set the bombs.
Ugh.
And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that I look like an idiot.
Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so. What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs? Just spit it out.
I know about the Myrmidons.
The Myrma... what?
I beg your pardon?
No. How do you know that, Sigma?
That's not all I know. I know about Frida's soul brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that it was you who set up the bombs.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are, and I don't know what Free the Soul is, and I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called brother.
Oh, Dio, tell me, how does this foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. And what about brother? How would you know his age if I hadn't said anything beside the name?
Wait, so he's left? But that means he's a terrorist!
A terrorist?
Oh dear.
Left?
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. Seriously, though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers. Okay, yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons.
Can I skip this? Yeah, I can skip it. We got the bomb. But now here's the difference.
What, hoping I might spill the beans? Nice try. Unless one of you is secretly a medium, I think you're shit out of luck.
Wait, a medium?
Well, I'm out. Peace.
Wait. Stop. I threw myself toward Dio, wrapped my arm around his wrist, slammed to the floor, struggled, and I put my weight on him.
Shit! Let go of me, goddammit! Get off of me! Let me go!
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't going to let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started to try prying his open.
Hey! I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
By then, the others run over and piled on Dio. Dog pile. Even then, he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand that I grabbed to his mouth.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the Soparil.
No, if we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have? Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this. What are you doing, Luna? Go!
Right.
Luna fumbled around with the bottles.
Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you are.
You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die! Go ahead, tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right! You're gonna burn!
Oh, for God's sake. Luna, shut him up!
Right, here goes.
Feel bad for Kay. He's gonna have two people he needs to carry. As they began to climb off him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was. Small, unassuming capsule. Didn't know what it was, but I was undoubtedly some kind of poison. Stumbled toward the sink, tossed in the drain. How much time?
25 minutes or so,
And how much time until the white doors open?
The same.
So, what do we do?
We put in the password, stop the bomb.
We searched Dio, but he doesn't have a note or anything with the codes on it.
Well, only one option left then.
Yeah? And that is?
Intuition. We trust our hunches.
Are you suggesting we just guess?
Do you have a better idea?
Well, no, but...
Wait, there's another way.
What is it?
Before I can tell you, everyone has to promise to do exactly as I say. No questions. What's your answer?
We all nodded.
Good. First of all, Sigma, you're coming with me.
Right.
The rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
Huh?
Why?
Didn't I say no questions? Good. That's it, we're done.
That's it?
Is there a problem? I seem to recall you promised to do exactly what I told you to do. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving! Sigma, you're with me.
If I turned without waiting, headed for the door. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the firm a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile. Take care, you guys! We'll see you on floor B. So, bye. I couldn't think of anything else to say. I turned and ran after Phi. And I've got trusty notebook with all the bomb codes. Oh, yeah. Okay. What do we do?
Get the input device ready.
Alright, done. All hooked up.
How many minutes do we have left?
Well, they go off when the doors open, so 21 minutes.
That means we have 7 minutes per bomb. That includes travel time, though.
Bomb number 2 is in the control room. There's also the one in the garden. So, just need to hurry.
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to do? I mean, do you have a plan?
Well, it's not like I don't have one.
Stop being so mysterious and tell me. What the hell am I supposed to do?
You need to make a jump.
Jump?
Yeah, to another world. Another history.
I can't.
You didn't just guess that Dio set the bombs, did you? You knew it. Because you remembered it happening in another history, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but that's, I mean...
You just have to do that again.
So you're saying I need to go to another history and get the password out of Dio somehow?
Doesn't have to be another one. It could be this one. Just go back to the past and question him. Then again, if you do that, you might end up changing things so you don't end up here. That would mean you couldn't deactivate the bombs in this history. So you have to come back to this exact moment, or...
Ah, damn it. It's confusing.
Well, don't think about it then. We don't have time anyway. Just jump.
Okay, I get it. See you later then. Are you insane? You're talking about transporting myself across space and time. Also, why should I have to do everything? Can't you jump too?
My jumps happen suddenly, out of the blue. I can't control them.
Neither can I.
That's a problem.
What made you think I could control them in the first place?
All right, consider this. Maybe we've already jumped from another history to this one, but our memories of that history got damaged or something. We forgot most of what happened in that other timeline. If we can remember even a little bit, though. Anyway, it's just a hypothesis.
Are you saying I might already know it? And I just have to try to remember?
Yeah, I feel like we know. So, anything? We need the bomb password. Do you remember hearing it in another timeline?
I stared down at the device. Password, the bomb password. Actually, I did remember. I had heard it. The password is LXQLHCNMR. And that was password ASMR.
Good job. It worked.
Phew. I sighed and wiped like what felt like a bucket's worth of sweat from my forehead.
So, you knew the password after all. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess I did.
You heard it in another history? Just
Yeah.
what happened in that other timeline? Never mind. We don't have time for that. How much longer?
18 minutes.
Good. We've still got time. Come on. We've still got 2 more. The number 2 bomb is next on the list.
So we're heading to control room.
Right. No time to waste. Oh, and don't forget the input device.
And then she was gone. I hurriedly disconnected the device and went after her. Yes, I can skip the traveling sequence. Ooh. Control room.
You got it?
Yeah, right here. I got it right
Look it
here.
up.
Right. Done.
Okay, hurry it up. Plug in the password.
Done. Hey, what the hell?
Calm down. You probably just typed it in wrong.
No, no way. I sure
Try
did
it
right.
again.
Yeah, nothing. That password's no good.
Then it's different. All 3 bombs use different passwords.
Yeah, looks like it.
Shit!
Fi slammed her foot against the locker, her face uncharacteristically twisted by anger and frustration.
This is bad. What the hell are we gonna do? Try and remember it. Did you see or hear anything in another history that could be a password? A different password?
You mean like a different history?
Yeah, you figured it out there. You just can't remember it very well right now. Remember what happened with the last bomb? This one is just like that.
Another history, another history. The password. Do I know what it is? Can I remember it? I have to. Welcome back to Password ASMR. The password is EQDDYRNTK. And that was Password ASMR.
Damn, this is crazy. So you did know it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, don't scare me like that, alright?
Come on, it's not like I was hiding it. I just sort of remembered it and it kind of floated up. Or maybe it drifted down.
Whatever. The point is, we disarmed the thing. Amazing.
You sure don't sound amazed.
Okay. That just leaves us with the last bomb. It's,
In the garden.
right. Let's go take care of it while you're on a roll with these things.
Ugh. You make it sound easy.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's go!
She spun around and was gone. I gripped the input device tightly and headed off after her. Ski. Oh no, I didn't go this way yet. Oh, I can only skip pathways I've actually gone through, so this pathway I didn't take. So. Okay. The garden. Let's get this bomba.
Finally.
Yeah.
How many minutes left?
9.
It's okay. We can still make it. Just stay calm, alright? You have the input device?
Yep. There we go.
Okay. We've
Go.
done this twice already. Do you really need a third pep talk?
You want me to remember another password, right?
Exactly. What else would I be talking about?
But
Don't. You did great the last 2 times. I'm sure this one will be a cakewalk. 3rd time's the charm, right?
that's not really how that's used. I'm sure lightning's not going to strike twice or thrice.
No, I think mine still works. There's nothing to suggest the 1st and 2nd times aren't charmed, too.
I guess so.
Whatever. You're the only person who can.
What are you? You can jump to other worlds?
Yeah, but I can't remember things as well as you, alright? I'm doing the best I can, but either I haven't seen the stuff you have, or I just can't remember it. Maybe we've been going to different worlds. Anyway,
Yeah. I'll
I'm
give it a
counting
shot.
on you.
The password, the password, the password. Remember, Sigma. Come on, lightning can strike twice or 3 times. You can do it. You did it before, you did it twice. This is nothing, you're a champion. Come on, Sigma, you can do this. Pull open the door to your memories. Welcome back to Password ASMR. The password is BQCRGJNDK. No, wait a minute. My bad. I'm sorry. The password is BQCRGJDXR. And this has been Password ASMR. Suck on that Dio, you arrogant son of a bitch. Oh, that feels good. Oh, I haven't felt this satisfied in ages. It's like my whole brain is just swimming in endorphins. I feel like it's gonna melt and dribble out my ears. This is without a doubt what heaven feels like. Honestly, I feel like I could fly right now. Hell, I almost wish there was another bomb so I could feel this again. Isn't this great? Hi. Hey, what's going on? Really harsh in the vibe. Would it really kill you to smile? We just saved everyone. Oh, also, not that I need anything, but it would sure be nice to get a thank you or something. Oh, thank you, Sigma. You're the greatest. You're so awesome. I'll dress up in that swimsuit for you like I promised. I mean, just the swimsuit thing would be fine, but... You even listening to me?
I am. You said you wished there was another bomb, right?
Well, I mean, I don't really...
I hope you're happy. You're going to get your wish.
What?
I remembered something too. Just a glimpse. We must have confronted Dio about the bombs. I'm not sure how, but we got him to tell us about them.
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3. But there's also one more. Bomb number 0.
I felt a cold shiver run down my spine. Suddenly I remembered it too. I heard Dio say those very words in the Floor B warehouse. No
Looks
way.
like you remember it too.
Yeah.
How much time do we have?
4 minutes.
Well, hurry up! We need to get to the 0 bomb.
Right. I yanked the input device out of the bomb and went to chase F. What are you standing around for? Go, show me where the bomb is.
What? Are you telling me you don't know where it is? You have got to be kidding me!
How the hell would I know where the bomb is? Oh shit, you don't know. She bit her lip and nodded. Damn it! What the hell are we supposed to do now? We can't deactivate the bomb if we don't know where the damn thing is.
Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think, Sigma. There has to be a clue somewhere. Pretend you're Dio. You need to hide the bomb. Where would you hide something important?
Hide something important.
Right.
Hide. If I was Dio, where would I hide?
Sigma, wait! Where are you going?
Don't follow me. Go find the others.
Idiot! Do you really think I'd do that?
I wish I could hear her follow me, but there was no time. Instead, I focused on my goal.
Here?
Yeah. Should be between these AB rooms. Good. I was right. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. How much time?
About a minute.
Shit!
Hurry!
I'm hurrying as fast as I can, woman! Input device. Now I had to enter a password, but what was the password? I couldn't shake the feeling that I already used my 3rd time charm, still I had to try. Welcome to the final ASMR password. The password is LXAQNSGEQ. And this has been Password ASMR with Flint Nuka. It stopped.
Yeah.
Fine, I crumpled to the ground. The adrenaline had suddenly gone.
How did you know it was here? Did you see it in another history?
It's hard to explain. The short version is Dio hid something here in another timeline. I guess maybe he put the bomb here too.
Pretty good guess.
Yeah.
Well, you did it. So, thanks.
Oh, I don't need any thanks.
Just what?
About that swimsuit you promised.
What? What on earth are you talking about?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
This is bad. The white doors have opened. We need to hurry. Everyone else is waiting for us in the Floor B warehouse.
What about the swimsuit?
What the hell are you going on about? Just go!
Before I could protest, she turned and ran toward Magenta. I sighed and headed off after her. I ran into the warehouse to find everyone there. They'd done his ass and brought the 3 unconscious members. Finally, I shared a glance, headed over.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe.
So, did you disable the bombs?
Yeah, I could have done it in my sheep.
Don't you mean in your sleep?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Good job, you guys.
No need to thank me. Although I would have just find a little swimsuit time.
What?
Huh?
You're disgusting.
For fuck's sake, just...
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Sigma deserves some fucking... Just give it to him
We
already.
need to hurry.
Everybody know who's in their group?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm set.
Then let's move.
At Temioji's command, we broke off. Kay carried Quark on his back and dragged Dio along the floor through the white door on the left. Clover and Luna carried Alice through the door on the right. Temioji, Fi, and I ran through the center.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic.
What the hell? There's nothing here.
Well, there are doors. The one we came in. And that one, which I'm assuming is the exit.
Yep, figures. Won't budge.
The plaque on the door just said Q.
Q? What's that supposed to mean?
Really? Now someone's just being a smartass.
Huh?
Nothing. Maybe the Q is for question.
Well, I guess it's a very questionable room.
If there was a deck of cards here, maybe the Q would be for Queen.
That's a quality guess.
Right. Well, we need to get out of here. Let's find a way to get the door open.
We also need to find the star keys. I've got enough BP to open the door, but you guys need to play the AB game some more.
Yeah.
Still need a few more points.
If we can get those star keys, we should be able to play the AB game as many times as we need to. So...
It's just a matter of time until we get the points we need.
Right.
Well, let's get started.
Good.
Okay.